let me share a quiet thought with you. Have you ever watched someone try to hide the truth, and you could just see that they were really believing that it would never, ever come out?
Maybe it was just a mistake, or a secret they were holding on to. Or maybe it was their real intentions, the ones tucked so carefully away from sight. And in that initial moment, everything feels so quiet, doesn't it? It feels covered, safe. There's this genuine sense that what's hidden, well, it's just going to stay that way forever.
All of this, it reminds me of this beautiful piece of wisdom from Persian culture. It's a proverb, and it goes something like this. Ma poshte abr nimi manad.
The meaning is so simple, but at the same time, just incredibly profound. It means the moon does not stay behind the clouds. No matter how thick those clouds are, no matter how dark it seems, the light will always find its way through, eventually.
You have to imagine, in a culture that has always lived so closely with the sky, well, travelers and poets, they learned to trust the constant light far more than just passing appearances. And that's the thing about this proverb. It's not a threat. It isn't loud or aggressive. It's more of a quiet reminder. A reminder that time works quietly, but it always works honestly. Truth doesn't rush. It doesn't have to, but it never, ever disappears. So let me share a little story with you. It's about a quiet unraveling. Okay, so imagine a man, let's call him Reza, and at his job, he starts to take credit for ideas that aren't really his. And for a while at first, it seems like no one even notices. Weeks go by, then, months, and he starts to feel pretty safe. He feels covered, almost protected by the good work of his team. But then, slowly, these little things start to surface. A conversation here or there that just doesn't quite add up. Tiny little patterns start to appear where there was nothing before.
And then the truth comes out. But not in some big, loud confrontation. No, it's more like a slow dawning clarity, a quiet understanding that just settles over everyone. One day, a colleague just quietly says to another, "The moon doesn't stay behind the clouds." And in that moment, everyone just gets it. Nothing more needs to be said. But you see, this idea, it isn't just a Persian thought. It's more like an echo, one that you can hear across so many different worlds. In English, for example, the idea is there, but it's a lot more direct. We just say, truth will out. That's it. Simple, short, so certain. Different words for sure, but it's the exact same deep core belief. And it's not just there. In China, there's a saying, paper cannot wrap fire. So powerful. In Japan, they say, light eventually reaches the deepest room. Each culture finds its own beautiful metaphor for this inevitable force. So you see, all across the world, the same message is shared. Truth, it might wait a while, but it never, ever leaves. And it really makes you think about our own lives today, right? Think about relationships built just on appearances, or careers based on a confidence that isn't quite real. All those online personas hiding what's really going on inside. All the little secrets we convince ourselves that time will just erase for us. But that's the thing. Time doesn't erase, it reveals. It has to, because the clouds, they always move on. But the moon always remains. And so maybe the real question for us, for you, is this: what truth in your own life is just quietly waiting to be seen?